Hey, this is Carrie with a quick little honest video review of Spring Flowers Jack and the Beanstalk themed marble run building block set. I have this obviously put together right here, and in the process of testing this, I built it myself with the help of my sister-in-law, just for something fun to do. And I found that I really like the design. I think that it's so cool how many different turns and funnels and bells and whatever. It's like it packs so much into a pretty small square. And because it builds up, it's just a really kind of innovative design. There's a lot going on in this, and that's my favorite part. In terms of the instructions, it's been a while, honestly, since I've put together a toy set like this, and I'm not in practice, but I did find that the instructions were a little bit hard to read just because of the angle. Maybe kids who are used to building sets like this are just intuitive to know where to put stuff. It took a couple mistakes of, oh, that doesn't fit there, oh, it's in the wrong spot, that we had to correct some things. But we were able to put it all together. I did end up with 2 extra pieces that weren't in the set, but I did not have enough pieces, so that's good. The set itself comes with 2 of these, I'm not sure what you call them, spiral towers, I guess, and there's 1 hand crank. So if you do the manual version where you actually install the hand crank into this and you crank it to turn it, it is just a little bit annoying because you have to move the crank from tower to tower, and I was expecting it to come with 2. The other issue that I ran into with this is that it doesn't tell you in the instructions first that before you start, if you want to use the motorized version, you need to install the batteries first. So I just went through the instructions, got it all put together, thought, yay! And then I was like, oh wait, I wanted to put in batteries. And then in my attempt to take it apart enough to get the battery in, it fell apart and I had to basically rebuild the whole thing. So, friendly reminder, if you're gonna put batteries in, which is such a cool feature, make sure that you do it before you start building, otherwise you'll be like me and you have to take it all apart and do it again. The battery feature is so cool because then these towers just spin continuously with the little on-off button. And that makes the set just go in a cohesive loop. The only spot where all of my balls get stuck is right here, and it's just because for whatever reason the arc of it isn't high enough to get enough momentum. So that is the one spot where my marbles do stop every time and I have to give them a little kick to keep going. But otherwise the rest of the set just works on its own and you can watch the balls move. They kind of hide from you sometimes going through, in and out. So again, it's a really innovative design, and it has kind of a theme with it too. I mean, it's Jack and the Beanstalk, and you have a little Jack character up here that you can move around where you want, and there are multiple marbles, so you can set them in different locations and watch them go. So overall, I really enjoyed the set. I look forward to giving it to a little cousin of mine for him to enjoy. I do think that the instructions were a little hard for me to follow, being out of practice of building them. Oh, and the coolest thing I forgot to mention is that they fit with Duplo Blocks, and I don't own Duplo Blocks, but I think that that's really cool because then you could go beyond the instructions and build something even cooler and better and make your, set continue in different ways. So that means that your creativity is literally limitless for this product. So again, this is Spring Flowers Jack and the Beanstalk themed marble run building block set. I've got it put together right here, and I highly recommend that you check it out for yourself.